Hello. I want to talk to you about working with lead sheets and understanding how chords work on a piano. The biggest stumbling block that people come across with chords is that they're trying to memorize every chord. But sometimes if you just know the basics of building a chord, you can on the fly build it, make a little note on your paper, and very quickly move on. And then the next time you come to it, you've got all of the work done and you've got all of your notes labeled. So let's work on building a few of those. We're going to talk through 4 basic types of chords, and we're going to use C as our base. So if I move from C to E to G, I know I'm going to be building a basic triad. Now, all chords that we're going to talk about use some form of C, E, and G. We just modify them a little bit to change the way the chord sounds. So a C major chord is just simply C, E, and G. C, E, G. Now, if I were to measure the distance between C and E, I actually have to count by half steps. C to C sharp is 1 half step. C sharp to D is the 2nd half step. D to D sharp is 3. D sharp to E is 4. So I have a major third or 4 half steps at the bottom. Next, I move from E to G. So let's count those half steps. E to F is 1 half step. F to F sharp is 2 half steps. F sharp to G is 3 half steps. So I have a minor third on top. When I put those two together, I get a major chord. That can apply to any note on the piano. I could literally start anywhere with my eyes closed, count my way up, 4 half steps, 3 half steps, and get a major chord. Now, a minor chord is actually just the reverse of that. If I start on C and I put my minor third or my smaller interval on the bottom and my bigger interval or third on the top, I'll get a minor chord. From C, if I move up 3 half steps, so C to C sharp is 1, C sharp to D is 2, D to D sharp is 3, but I could also call E flat. There's my minor third. Then from E flat, I will move up 4 half steps. E flat to E is 1. E to F is 2. F to F sharp is 3. F sharp to G is 4. Minor chord. There's a C minor chord. All right, we also have 2 chords that we do sometimes come across, which is augmented and diminished. Augmented is a rare chord. You're not going to find it a lot. Diminished is actually occurring in every single major scale. So let's start with that one. It would be the 7th note of your scale. If you build a chord on your 7th pitch, that's where you're going to find the diminished chord. And again, it's rare. We don't use it a lot, but it is occurring in every major scale. So to make a diminished chord, I'm actually going to use 2 minor thirds or 2 sets of 3 half steps. So from C, I'm going to move up 1 half step to C sharp. C sharp to D is 2. D to D sharp or E flat is a minor third. Just like in our minor chord, we started with a minor third. From here though, I'm not going to go up 4 like a minor chord. I'm only going to go up 3 half steps. So from E flat, I go to E, which is 1. E to F is 2. F to F sharp or G flat is our third, our minor third. Notice it sounds almost stressed out, depressed. We had major, pretty happy sounding. Minor, sad, but kind of rainy day sad. And then diminished. Hear that deeper, darker sound to it. Now, augmented is our 4th type of chord. And again, this one's rare. You're not going to find it a lot in your normal everyday music. An augmented chord is 2 major thirds. So we're going to go up 2 sets of 4 half steps. So from C, I go to C sharp, D, D sharp, E, a major third, which is just like the beginning of a major chord. But from here, I'm not going to go up a minor third, I'm going to go up a major third. So let's count that. From E, we go to F, F sharp, G, G sharp. There we go, our augmented chord. To me, this sounds anxious, stressed out. It's damsel in distress, tied to the road. It's what's going to happen next kind of a sound. So we had, let's review, major, which is 4 and 3. Minor, sad, which is 3 and 4. Diminished, which is that anxious, stressed out, bummed out, depressed kind of feeling, which is 3 and 3. And then augmented, which is 4 and 4, or 2 major thirds, for kind of stressed out feeling. I hope this helps you understand how to build chords a little bit easier.